A tribute to Gen Z media, one of the best medias out there. Let's hit it.
Every generation thinks they have the best movies, music, TV shows, and books. And as a member of Gen Z, let me just say that we definitely do.
Clash of Clans Club Penguin, the old icon symbol. Oh my god. Peanut butter jelly time. Phineas and Ferb was so good. Oh my god. Okay.
Let's start out with TV, and more specifically, cartoons.
Bro, Gen Z cartoons were the best cartoons, bro. Let's say 2000s to 2015. That was the best peak of cartoons, dude. Gravity Falls, Phineas and Ferb, Lab Rats, SpongeBob. Oh my god, I can go on and on and on and on, dude. Some of the best shows out there, man.
Ironic, random humor Gen Z is known for really just stems from the cartoons we grew up watching. I mean, the most popular
I think this is where brain rot actually came from.
Cartoon of our childhood followed an anthropomorphic bird and raccoon working at a park with a green man, a ghost, an immortal yeti with a gumball machine as a boss.
And it was the best show out there, dude. Like, I love how every single episode of the regular show starts so normal. It could be like them cleaning some dishes, and then you skip like 15 minutes into the episode, and it's literally them fighting a bird to save the world or something, or like take a history test to save the world. It's the most random show, and that's why it's so amazing.
It doesn't really get more random than that. Regular Show really had a massive influence on Gen Z's humor. I mean, the amount of times me and my friends have said, "Oh," after something epic happens, it's gotta be in the hundreds. And we didn't just
Johnny Test! Oh my god, bro. I think I watched this whole series 3 times. Back to back to back. It was so good. It's just so random and brain rotted. No, if you guys go back to Johnny Test, like in today's age, and you play an episode, you can see so many sound effects in the background.
There, a delicious meal for the family to enjoy. Dinner time! Dinner time! Okay, you want to play hardball?
All right, I'm coming! I hate when he does that. Coming!
So, what country is it tonight?
It's my Tuscany pimento loaf!
Ew! We mean,
We can eat once Johnny gets here. Johnny, get in here!
What's that?
Not even 1 minute in, and there's already 56 sound effects, dude. That is actual peak brain rot, dude.
a regular show. I mean, Phineas and Ferb is
Bro, Phineas and Ferb was so good also. These were just such peak shows. I mean, there's just nothing like the these two kids were the #1 rage baiters. If you guys have ever watched this show, the amount of gaslighting they did was awful to Candace.
probably my favorite show of all time, up there with The Sopranos. While the animation and premise of the show makes it appear like it's meant for little kids, the writing and humor is so clever and witty that I enjoy the show more now at 20 years old.
That's the thing about SpongeBob too. Adults can watch it. It's like there's actual literal YouTube videos that are deep dives into the SpongeBob lore, and the lore gets actually insane. I'll pop some videos on the screen, but some of these videos, people become full-on detectives. These detectives on these YouTube videos find these like frames, and then they connect them with the other episodes and stuff like that. No kids TV show should even have that type of thing. And I think that's really cool, because that means that even adults can understand it and love it too.
Than I did when I was a little kid. Other shows like Gravity Falls, The Amazing World of Gumball, and Adventure Time also helped mold the absurd and
Dude, like, all these shows are so Just, oh, bro. And I love this show. Was this Amazing World of Gumball? Because it had those like realistic scenes in it. I remember. Like this would be a style of art. It would be like a really realistic background. And then like these cartoonish characters. I thought it was hilarious.
Spontaneous identity, humor, and culture of our generation. Now let's talk about music. Man, from 2014 to 2019, the amount of amazing music that was released is
there is nothing better than a 2015 mashup on Spotify. The amount of songs you get that will bring you back memories, it is insane, man. I'm telling you, man, the 2015 and below were absolutely beautiful pop amazing songs.
Astounding. Gen Z is obsessed with 2016, and I think a main reason for that is because so many great albums were released that year. Blonde, Starboy, Anti, Lemonade, Coloring Book, Black Star, The Life of Pop.
Like these are more like rapper, but I'm thinking more like look, like Uptown Funk, Thinking Out Loud, See You Again, Trap Queen, Sugar, Shut Up and Dance, Blank Space, Watch Me, Can't Feel My Face, Lean On. Like these songs, they have this nostalgic feeling to me personally, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I think the pop era, or what you call it, there's just nothing like it, man.
Pablo, Untitled, Unmastered, Views, Awaken My Love. I mean, 2016.
Bro, and this was the, if you know a little bit of the rap era, this was the SoundCloud era. Oh my God, bro. We had Little Peep, Little Uzi. We had X, Ski Mask. Oh, bro. We had the, I think Juice WRLD was coming up here too also. We had, and Playboi Carti also. We had like the best SoundCloud rappers out there, man. This was when like SoundCloud rappers could break like 1 billion views on YouTube. Like this was an era that SoundCloud was blowing up, I remember.
Uzi has basically become a mythical figure because of his consistency and output during that year. And I'm not saying these are necessarily Gen Z albums, but usually the music that's the most important to you is the music that was released during your formative years. And I just gotta say, we low-key win. Like, yeah, I'll admit we didn't have Michael Jackson or Biggie or Wolfgang Eminem.
See, the only thing that I could see that could win is probably rock in like the 90s. Like Linkin Park, Korn, Deftones, like that is way better in my opinion. Like in the 90s, that type of rock was absolutely insane. So I don't know which generation wins, but in my opinion, my generation is better. I can't lie.
Deus Mozart. But bro, do you know who we got? My man Fetty Wap. Listen, I'm not even being ironic. Fetty Wap at his peak had the entire world in the palm of his hand. Bro, I know you remember 1738 and I got this sewed up. And he had other hits like My Way, RGF Island, and again, Fetty Wap was really the king of writing hooks. I don't want to sound like too much of an old head, but modern pop music to me sounds like it's lacking creativity. Everyone kind of sounds
and like it's all like depressing now. It's like, but like before, I feel like it was more hype and more upbeat. You know what I mean? I feel like the 2000s, the 2015s, I think the music was more upbeat and more happy. I think in today's type of music, it's more like fashion and like more like social media and stuff like that. I think people are trying to do social media more than actual music.
The same and is trying to hop on trends, and when someone new does come with an original sound, it's shocking. I miss the days when upcoming artists like Travis Scott, Tyler the Creator, and Frank Ocean were experimenting and pushing boundaries of their genres. And while these guys are still at the top of their game, the new artists to take their
place. Like, dude, I have nothing wrong with Ian. I think he's a great artist, but I saw him in like the XXL, I think is what's it called. Like, I saw him do this. This was really bad. Like, watch, ready?
Damn, I'm on my Britney shit. Oops, I hit again. Damn, I'm on my DJ Khaled shit. We the best. Damn, we rolling hella deep. I feel like Adele. Damn, kiss me through the phone, suck me through the cell.
Yeah, man, I'm going through the phone. I got Pringles on the. Like, it's just not it. Like, it just gets very boring very fast.
Place just don't do it for me. I still remember I was in 8th grade when Igor dropped, and I was blown away. It was equal parts soul, pop, and hip-hop. There was a complete narrative through the entire album. The music videos were beautiful. It was creativity at its peak. The greatest thing about this era of music was that there was something for everyone.
Exactly, there's pop, there's trap, there's metal, there's literally everything that you want in this era. And everybody was doing the best at it.
Plenty of pop radio hits, hip-hop was going through its second prime, new wave R&B was on the rise, and artists were starting to mature and find their own sound. I couldn't be happier with the music Gen Z grew up with, and the same goes for video games. If there's one...
God of War, Uncharted, PS3 games, BO2, BO3, zombies.
Video game that would define our generation, it's obviously Minecraft. I really don't know what to say about Minecraft that hasn't already been said. I still fondly remember
I made a whole 20-minute video why Minecraft is one of the best games. Y'all should go and watch it.
the days of hopping in worlds with my friends and building roller coasters, mansions, and having full-scale battles. It was the perfect escape, simple yet dense with content, complete freedom. The same goes for Minecraft's equally...
Dude, OG Roblox was so good. I never got that into Roblox, but I remember playing it sometimes on my dad's really crappy computer and it being super freaking fun. I remember Roblox was actually a game that I feel like you could actually play and enjoy. But like today, half the games you play on Roblox, you just AFK half the time. Like before there was like the scary elevator, I think it was the scary elevator, and just games like that where you just hop on, it was just so enjoyable. But now today it's so scummy, they just want money, all the developers, it's so much drama, it's just not enjoyable. I think Minecraft still has the OG nostalgic feeling to it, but I think Roblox really lost that.
Popular but wilder little brother, Roblox. There was really something for everyone in Roblox.
Exactly.
Sports games, fashion games, tycoon games, mystery games.
These were so addicting to me as a kid. I remember these tycoon games. They were so much fun, dude. It's so addicting because if you leave the lobby, you lose all your progress. So you have to complete it, right? So you literally waste like 2 hours of your life just building a house, getting bored, and then leaving. I remember that. That was so amazing.
There was so much content and room for creativity and fun for a young mind. And I think we can all agree that sports games peaked during our childhood. 2K16 is probably my most played game of all time. It really is the perfect...
See, I never got into 2K. I think all the sport games in 2016 and down were amazing. You had Skate 3. The thing is about sport games is they make one every single few years, right? So what else can you add to a sport game? You know what I mean? It's like Call of Duty. They add a new Call of Duty every single year, but there's no difference. It's just the same game reskinned. So it gets really boring very fast, in my opinion.
Basketball game, and bro, how can we forget those old FIFA soundtracks?
Exactly.
I need to know now. Unfortunately, these days, sports...
See, exactly. It's just reskinned every single year. And of course, it's better, but it's like it gets so repetitive so fast, in my opinion.
Games have been watered down to over-monetized, recycled slop held hostage by corporate overlords. But I still remember the days of try-harding on my park and having intense battles with my brother on Madden. We even witnessed mobile games like Clash of Clans and Clash Royale.
This was before mobile games became so money hungry. Because all these games now, like Clash Royale, Clash of Clans, they're still popular, right? But they just want you for your money. Like this was a time where you could actually play Clash Royale or Clash of Clans and actually not have to pay money to have fun.
I'll take over the zeitgeist of our generation. And of course, who can forget Flappy Bird? When it comes to Gen Z, I feel like I have to
Flappy Bird was so weird because didn't they ban the game or something?
talk about books, and really one specific book series,
Diary
Diary of
Kid,
a Wimpy Kid. I don't think there's
Bro, if my mom or dad's watching right now, click off right now. I think the last book I have ever read in my life is probably Diary of the Wimpy Kid. The last time I probably read a whole entire book, front to back, was probably in 5th grade in school, reading Diary of the Wimpy Kid. These books were so good because it was the POV of the kid. And the whole series was really good. They even made movies on this freaking book. That's how successful it was.
ever been or ever will be another book series like Diary of a Wimpy
300
Kid.
million copies.
Much like the cartoons we grew up watching, this book series had a profound
They were so funny, dude. The drawings were so simple, but so funny. I love how he actually put mistakes inside the book. Like it was actually him writing the book. It was so great.
impact on the culture and humor of Gen Z. While most children's books try to teach good values like honesty and hard work, Jeff Kinney throws all of that out of the window. Greg Heffley is cynical, self-serving, opportunistic, lies, cheats, and always tries to find a shortcut. Basically, Greg Heffley is the most honest children's book character we've ever seen. I think because Gen Z has always been hyper-aware, we reject overly righteous characters because we know they don't exist in real life. The people around us operate like Greg, and in many ways, so do we. He was a hilariously flawed character that rarely learned his lesson, and we couldn't get enough. Much like the cartoon.
In all the books, they did not feel repetitive at all. And the movies were really great also. Man, this was such an era. Oh my lord.
Cartoons we grew up watching, Jeff Kinney gave us the respect of not talking down to us. The magic of those first 6 books will forever hold a special place in my heart. And clearly, I'm not the only one, with Diary of the Wimpy Kid still being relevant in meme culture till this day. There's an entire subculture of Diary of the Wimpy Kid fanfictions that range from extremely hilarious to downright depressing. And from time to time, I still read through this book series because it has a distinct comfort and charm that I can't find anywhere else. If we're gonna talk about Gen Z media, then it's only right that we
iPods, YouTube videos, not TikToks. I think YouTube videos are so much better than TikTok and Instagram Reels.
talk about Gen Z social media. While short form apps like Vine and TikTok.
See, this wasn't even bad because Vine was only 6 seconds long, but I never had the Vine app. I would always watch the Vine YouTube compilations. So it would be like a 10-minute video of just funny clips.
have been huge during our childhood, culturally, nothing really comes close to YouTube. I'm genuinely glad I got to witness the old days of YouTube. The days of FNAF Let's Plays, OG phase, back when H3H3 was making hilarious commentary videos, Casey Neistat's daily vlog, the rise of animation channels. There was so much.
It's like, what I love about all these YouTubers is that they're not in it for the money. Because now, you see so many YouTubers, I feel like, just here just to make money. A 2015 video, right? Or a 2017 video or 2015 video. All you had to do was just record a Let's Play video on Minecraft and you get 1 million views, right? But now in today's generation, you need to like, bam, 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 $1 million here, $10 million here.
Much diverse content. But of all the great channels we grew up with, for me, one of them stands above the rest as the
Dan TDM,
greatest YouTuber of all time. A man who defined the humor for a generation of children.
Smosh.
Yo, what's up? My name is Ardizzle for Shizzle my nizzle off the hizzle.
Ryan Higa. It's really hard for me to put into words how much Ryan Higa's videos mean to me. He was literally the first YouTuber I ever watched. For the longest time, I thought YouTube was just a place for music videos until one day my friend showed me Rustin Higa.
No, this is OG YouTube. But like, I remember watching Dan TDM, Sandy, and all these great kind of kid YouTubers and loving them because they weren't in it for the money. They were in it to make people happy. And I feel like the difference between today YouTube and 2015 YouTube is that a lot of these YouTubers in 2015 probably were making YouTube videos for the fun of it, right? And then they realize, oh my God, I'm making a lot of money, right? But now I think people are coming to YouTube just to make money. So like they want the most craziest titles, the most craziest videos. And it's like you can see when a YouTuber is working with a group of editors or working with just himself, you know, and is making videos for fun.
It was an eye-opening moment. He was edgy, but also genuinely funny and made clever social commentary. I still distinctly remember the days in middle school of watching Dear Ryan's on the bus ride home. He was truly one of the first personal brands on YouTube, and I think we all need to thank him for paving the way. So Ryan, I think there's only one thing left to say. And follow me on Instagram.
Video.
I'm posting there.
That's a really good video.